The 1,000-year reign of Christ. KJV Bible reveals end-time glory. Jesus will rule the earth for 1,000 years. The KJV Bible reveals this prophecy in detail. Revelation 22, 1-4 KJV. And I saw an angel come down from heaven, having the key of the bottomless pit. And they lived and reigned with Christ 1,000 years. Christ will return to establish a literal kingdom on earth, ruling with justice and peace. The devil is bound, but for how long? And why is this important for humanity? Revelation 22, 2-3 KJV. And he laid hold on the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil, and bound him 1,000 years, that he should deceive the nations no more. Satan's influence is restrained during Christ's millennial reign, allowing peace and righteousness to flourish. The resurrected saints will reign with Christ. What does this mean for believers today? Revelation 22 for KJV. And I saw thrones, and they sat upon them, and they lived and reigned with Christ 1,000 years. Faithful believers will participate in governing with Christ, exercising authority under his kingdom. This reign is a time of justice, peace, and restoration. Will nations obey Christ? Isaiah 2:2-4 KJV. And it shall come to pass in the last days, the law shall go forth from Zion, and he shall judge among the nations, and shall rebuke many people. Christ will restore righteousness globally, judging the nations and establishing perfect order. Satan is released after 1,000 years, but what happens next is terrifying. Revelation 22, 7-9 KJV. And when the 1,000 years are expired, Satan shall be loosed out of his prison, to deceive the nations. And fire came down from God out of heaven, and devoured them. After the millennium, a final rebellion will occur, demonstrating the persistent power of sin and Satan. The great white throne judgment follows. Eternal destinies are revealed. Revelation 20:11-15 KJV. And I saw a great white throne, and the dead were judged, and death and hell were cast into the lake of fire. The millennium leads to final judgment for all who remain unrepentant, affirming God's justice. The millennium shows God's mercy and justice both operate together in his plan. Revelation 22 for KJV. They lived and reigned with Christ 1,000 years. The rest of the dead lived not until the 1,000 years were finished. The saints enjoy peace and authority, while the unrepentant await final judgment, demonstrating divine balance. The 1,000-year reign is real, and it points to the ultimate restoration of God's creation. Isaiah 11:6-9 KJV. The wolf also shall dwell with the lamb. They shall not hurt nor destroy in all my holy mountain, for the earth shall be full of the knowledge of the Lord. Christ's reign will bring perfect peace, restoration, and harmony on earth.